So Kenzie has joined us a little bit. I'm holding still and I'm not trying to pet her. What I am doing is I'm offering a lot of treats. I'm kind of just tossing them down, and I'm not encouraging her. I was just kind of explaining this to the guardians because they've tried this technique. But for a dog, if you try to engage with them, you try to tell them you're a good person or things along those lines, they can feel like you're trying to trick them or trap them. So what I'm doing is I'm just offering treats. This isn't going to be the most exciting camera work. But footage, I should say. But I want her to feel like, when she approaches me, she finds these tasty treats. The guy doesn't try to touch me. He's not trying to play with me. He's not asking me to come over. He's just, treats are just literally falling from the sky when this guy is around. And I kind of like that. You see, she's leaning over and she's moving away. So she's indicating she's very uncomfortable. Like I just got done talking about this off camera. A lot of people will prove to the dog, I'm a good person by petting you and picking you up and all that. But the dog's not comfortable doing that. So I have to earn her trust by not being confrontational. I'm trying not to move a lot. I'm trying to just kind of hold still and give her a chance to kind of observe me at her time. And that's a little too much, so she moved away. And so this is obviously not ideal situation, but this has been going on she's 2 years old?
She's 3.5.
3. So it's been going on for a while, and that's not a healthy way for her to live, is feeling like, I'm always in an insecure place. And so, now normally if you have a guest coming in like me, would she be this close this quickly, or she normally be on the other side of the house barking still?
She'd be there. What we have been doing is putting her in her crate
Okay.
in her bedroom.
But if she was free,
she'd be coming in and out and barking.
So she would be doing the same thing now, except for more barking? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, this is kind of the introductory video that I normally do. Didn't quite work out because she's insecure. So I wanted to get a little footage of her. I'm not going to film this one too long because it's probably not the most exciting footage for people to watch at home.
But this would be a good thing for us to give our guests.
Yeah, when your guests come in. So what we'll do, I'll tell you what, we'll do this. I'm going to swatch, I'm going to have you film me and I'll kind of summarize this. Can you just hold it sideways? Careful, the lens is right here. Okay. So hold it with the other hand. There you go. So basically when you have guests come over, you want your dog to feel comfortable. So you can do a couple things to put your dog in position to succeed. Just watch it through the window so you make sure you don't cut my head off. There we go. Film her, don't worry about filming her. Okay. So basically when you have guests come over, we can put her in a position to succeed by exercising her before the guest comes over. Now you want to give her at least a 20 or 30 minute recovery period. So if she's breathing heavy, we want to wait for that to dissipate before we have the guests come in. So just taking off excess energy can help the dog feel a lot more accommodated.
She gets walked a lot.
Okay, but walking a lot is great, but we want to do it right before the guest comes, and about finishing the walk about a half an hour before the guest arrive. The other thing you do is I would give your guest a handful of treats. I'm going to leave the bag of treats that I use here with you, and I would have them as they come in. Don't try to engage with her. Don't try to talk to her. Don't even look at her. As they come in, I would just have them drop, once they get to the top of the stairs, just drop a treat every 2 or 3 steps. And then just keep on walking. And then come and sit in here. Don't call her. Don't try to engage with her. And just, when she comes in the room, toss a treat about halfway distance between where the person is and the dog. Let her take the treat. Don't encourage her to take the treat. Don't reward her for taking the treat. Just let her take it and let her leave. She agrees. We want her to feel empowered, so I can come and investigate the person. When it becomes overwhelming for me, I leave. Nobody tries to come and get me, so no one's forcing me to do anything. And after a while, you should see her coming back more and more because I have really good treats. After a while, she's like, I kind of like these treats. And every time I come around this guy, I get these tasty treats. This is something we call a CER, or conditioned emotional response. We want the dog to just identify when a new human comes in the home, instead of being fearful and anxious and nervous about that person. I like it when guests come because treats literally just fall from the sky. So this is her greeting, and now she's right over here. You can pan the camera to show her a little bit. There we go. Such a pretty girl.
We have 2 children, and they don't live here.
All right, let's go ahead and film me real quick. And so this is her greeting, and we'll pick it up a little bit later on in the session.
Okay.